everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching Bridgerton Season 1 Episode 7. If you want to watch our uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon is down below.
Last episode, Marina and Colin got engaged and were planning to go off and elope in Gretna Green, but luckily at the end Lady Whistledown has somehow found out about Marina's pregnancy and all her lies that she's been telling, so they exposed her in the article and now everyone knows that she's pregnant.
It is town news, everyone knows, and it begs the question, like, how did she get that information? Because not many people know. I don't know how it got out, and it must mean whoever Lady Whistledown is like close-knit in the families, possibly.
Unless she had like a couple of feeders, like maybe a couple of people feed her some information on the sly, but they aren't actually Lady Whistledown, and I feel like Penelope perhaps could be one of those, because she's the only one that I think would want to expose that.
Do you know what, that's a really good theory, because I'm sure Lady Whistledown isn't a one-person party. I feel like whoever is doing this has, like you said, people going around and just like eavesdropping and hearing gossip. Yeah. And it would not surprise me if Penelope was one of them. She's the only one that wants to take Marina down, realistically. I mean, the mum isn't that nice, but I think Penelope was so angry last episode, I feel like she'd have complete intent on doing that.
Yeah, and I definitely don't think it would be Lady Featherington, because she's been doing everything in her power to stop this from coming out. Daphne and Simon have moved into their new home, the castle, and they were having sex anywhere and everywhere, and like their maids and stuff could hear them, and it was really funny.
It was so awkward. Like they were just having their ears pressed up against the doors. Oh no.
Daphne was getting a bit sus because Simon kept pulling out, so she asked her maid how babies are made, and then she forced herself onto him and made him not pull out, which is kind of assault.
It was not okay what she did, but it definitely sealed the deal for her. Like, okay, this is why he's actually not doing it. Like, it's not because he can't, it's because he won't.
His argument was really weak on why he did it. He said when they got married, she knew that he couldn't have children, and he thought she knew how having children worked. When he literally had to teach her how to masturbate in episode 3. She's not gonna know that.
He knew, like, she was clueless about that, and I think he took full advantage of that. He knew she had no knowledge of that, because, you know, I guess the women don't really know that, especially with Daphne being young still, and I don't know, maybe her mother didn't think it was necessary. He should have told her.
Yeah, there is a difference between can't have kids and won't, and he chose not to clarify why he can't have kids, and he used her naivety to his advantage. I mean, obviously I do hope that they make up, but I think they've both got some making up to do.
In this ep, we'll probably be seeing a lot of awkward conversations and seeing how this transpires between them. Skills.
This is very dramatic.
Channeling her anger through music. Oh, is she gonna play so we can hear it?
Oh my god!
I love this.
Oh my god, he's shooting real pigeons. I thought
he was gonna do like, yeah, I didn't know they were real pigeons. I thought they were just like clay things they do. Now he's missing. Lol.
Good. She's saving lives.
The maid's just like, I don't know what to do.
God, does that fire not hit him in the face?
It just looks that way from the angle.
Would you please ask Miss Nolan if my personal effects have yet been removed from the Duke's bedchamber and placed in the Duchess's rooms?
This is very passive aggressive.
Really deliver the message, Your Grace.
You cannot believe I shall welcome you back into my bed after your lies and deception.
Rest assured, marital relations are the least of my concern after your recent efforts.
My brother seems to have been embroiled in scandal. I must return to see my family immediately. They will need me.
I will accompany you.
He is
I shall not
family
let you out
now.
of my sight until we know whether you are with child.
Oh.
This space might make them appreciate what they had. I don't know. There is that saying of you don't realise how much you love someone until you lose them, so...
I think it's the betrayal that hurts the most.
Does not merely tarnish her own name. Like the tars of the Thames, it also leaves a
The
horrid
Featheringtons
smear
are a
on
sham.
anyone nearby.
Oh, feel a bit bad.
Still, ma chérie.
This scandal could very well tarnish my debut, Mama. Perhaps we should delay my coming out altogether, a few years. Hush, child, all will be well. I should be able to procure room if one were to make a sizable donation. But this is supposed to be a charitable organisation. Even charity requires funds, of which you must have considerable amounts, I presume?
No.
Well, my partner has a gambling addiction, so maybe not.
Is this supposed to be for her or the child?
Dearest, what are you doing here, Daph? Should you not be frolicking in newlywed bliss?
I came as swiftly as our carriage.
Frolicking over, brother.
Once the Tarns see that we still have the favour of the Duke and the Duchess, then the whispers may very well cease.
Or pretending that nothing is amiss is the perfect way to lure the ignorant into submission. Is it not, Mama?
Oh God, everyone's pretending.
Still to keep up appearances.
I'm so very glad this has all been settled on my behalf.
I know, Colin literally had no say in it at all.
He was not a stranger.
She was, brother. Whistledown knew her better than you.
And Whistledown knows everyone's secrets.
And you are lucky to have learnt Miss Thompson's now instead of after your wedding day.
Yeah, she has a point.
Yeah.
When I think of her, I only want to be near her, to be with her.
Oh, so he still
despite
wants
some
her.
reason otherwise. Did something happen? Sister, back at Cliveden.
Oh, he picked up on it.
Well, she's been a bit
If you really
stressy.
Miss Thompson,
Like,
perhaps I can arrange a rendezvous. Chaperone,
Oh.
obviously.
He's so angry. Oh my God. I kind of want Simon to get beaten up.
literally, I was about to say that. I really wanted to beat Simon up a bit.
I took a vow.
See what I mean? Fast learner, indeed.
You also vowed to your wife, though. Subtle.
Oh, that was the...
You both know your reputation, Your Grace. It is clear that you find there is nothing left in our marriage.
Nothing left.
Is what I said.
They really need to talk.
Yeah.
They always hold back their feelings.
They both underestimate each other's feelings as well.
Okay, well, it's all settled now.
They've made up already. Wait, this is her family home. Don't do it in the corridors.
What if someone sees?
Are they doing it on the stairs? Why?
What if Eloise needs a nighttime beverage?
Yeah, or Hyacinth.
Shall we go into the bedroom?
Yes. Oh.
What's happening?
If you are with child, then I shall stay and do my duty to support you both.
And if I'm not?
Then we shall remain married, in name only. Our lives will be entirely separate. This is
Oh my
coming up.
God.
What's happened?
So if she's not pregnant, he'll just abandon her.
Pretty much.
What she wrote, it cannot be true.
Are you joking, Colin?
We were to be wed. You said you loved me.
Colin, I did not come here to be shamed by you, nor anyone else.
You deserve this a bit, Marina. You did lie to him.
No one ever truly helped me, or guided me in a different direction. I had no choice.
I shall take my leave of you for the last time, Miss Thompson.
He's done.
I don't blame him, to be honest.
If you had simply come to me and told me of your situation, I would have married you without a second thought.
Oh, that stings the most.
Believe myself.
What
That
a
must-
kick in the face.
If that must be the biggest kick in the face for Marina.
I have 100 guineas wagered on there being a Hastings heir within the year. Are you here to with child?
Sore
We
topic.
have certainly been devoting our energies to the endeavour, Your Majesty.
Oh, why is it such public knowledge? I hate it.
Literally, like, well, we have been trying, like,
Simplicity comes so naturally.
I seem to have learnt from the best.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, their mum clocked that as well.
Come, I shall introduce you.
No,
Weatherby.
thank you. I see my mother requires my presence. Good day.
Are they in an open marriage then?
I think they are.
But I was thinking, clearly not fast enough. Your patience has limits. Get me an answer. Your queen commands it.
Of course you are.
I love how she doesn't care for formality. She's just like, I want the owner to this gossip.
It is an invitation for one. Only you, Your Grace. A special soiree with the married ladies of the Tom.
Oh yeah, girls' night. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh
God.
And you have not heard what people are saying. Lady Whistledown has gone too far this time.
And I thought you her greatest admirer.
Not when she's smeared the name of my greatest friend. When we uncover Whistledown's identity, we will convince her to publish a retraction and restore your family's reputation.
That seems a bit like it is Penelope to me.
I know, she didn't have much of a reaction there.
I must ask you to leave.
But I have an invitation.
Not anymore. I'm sure you wish to avoid any further unpleasantness.
Oh my god. She's tried so hard all season.
Do you know what might have truly helped matters? If your motherly advice had actually prepared me to wed.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, Mama, that you sent me out into the world no better
I
than a
do
fool.
think that they should know about things before they go out there.
Yeah, her mum did sugarcoat everything, to be honest.
If I'd have known the truth, then perhaps I...
Ooh.
Danbury, don't be Whistledown.
The Duchess of Hastings. She is here.
What's Daphne doing here?
It's so weird how Daphne is in such high esteem now, whereas she was just a meek little debutante a couple episodes ago.
I misjudged you, and I wanted to tell you that what you felt you had to do, I understand.
He was perfect.
Maybe, Daphne can help find
I
him.
fancied myself
Maybe.
in love. The next thing I knew, my courses
But
stopped.
I'm realising now
and I
that
found
Marina
myself
probably
with
didn't
child.
know how children were made either. So
No.
she didn't expect to be in this situation.
What is Sir George's surname?
Yes,
Or do
Daphne.
you know where he is stationed?
Yeah, come on, let's find him!
I have a more lucrative proposition in mind.
Oh,
Say
he's
for
gonna
you
try and
and
get
I
money
to
in.
come to some arrangement as to the outcome of your next fight.
Oh, he's gonna ask him to lose.
You agree to throw your next match, and I'll make such a wager on your opponent that even half my winnings will set you and your family up for life.
My honor is not for sale.
Oh, that's a big ask.
I'm sure he cares more about the fighting than the result, like money.
Your Grace?
Your Grace.
That gives Daphne, Simon energy.
Ooh, very loud and bustling in here.
Jeez, ladies know how to have a good time.
I know!
Gambling and everything.
I know, I
Wow.
just saw that. There's cards and food and...
This is Kitty Langham.
The General's wife, yes.
Oh yes,
I
that's
love
the
you to meet
one
you.
that we need.
Takes away the sting of losing, I'd rather think.
Go on, have a bit.
Yeah, she's making
Sure she'll have a
friends.
measure of things.
This is nice. This is like a haven for the ladies to go to.
They let loose.
Oh my god, I thought Anthony
Evening,
was
Your Grace.
ruining
I,
it.
literally, I was like, what are you doing here?
Utterly comical.
You've been avoiding me.
And this is boys' night, boring as
Yeah.
ever.
Oh, she's back.
Oh. Oh, he was after her, wasn't he?
Oh no, it's not gonna be her.
I shall need a large glass.
Do you think your husband might be able to assist me?
You will have to ask that of him yourself. He is so rarely at home.
I'm so sorry.
Whatever for? It is quite the ideal situation.
Oh, she enjoys it.
I rather think so too. Again.
I love her voice. Again.
She is an unusually capable woman. She's not capable of fucking up this severely.
Know nothing of my commitments. I am trying to be a man of my word. I am trying to keep...
Yeah, a man of your word to your father. Who cares?
What is most unfortunate is the fact that your father was so absent. He never gave you a proper example of how to lead a household.
He raises a point.
Do you think he's looking down on you now? Ashamed?
Wow.
Mortified at what you have done?
Whoa.
Oh my god. Now he might be ashamed.
Oh my god.
Bloody hell.
Jeez.
He was asking for that one.
He's just angry at himself and he's channeling it on Anthony.
With 4 brothers, you cannot imagine the nasty cuts I've tended to over the years.
She didn't even touch you.
Such a wussy.
See, they can't bear to be apart, unlike all the other
I know.
marriages.
They're being so stubborn with each other. Like, why don't you just tell your feelings?
My
Finally. Okay.
Cared more about the continuation of the Hastings line
This was long overdue.
than anything in the world. And so I made a vow that his efforts would be in vain. The line would die with me.
But you're bidding yourself to a life of unhappiness.
He's punishing
You made a
himself.
vow to me. You will neither have children, nor the happiness we could have together because you promised your father
I
you
know,
would
he
not.
could be so happy.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that the only way they can find out if they're pregnant? Did he come to check her face?
Nothing there, okay.
So perhaps a tradesperson? Someone who visited your household regularly might have seen or overheard something?
It is a possibility.
If it is Penelope, though, she could literally just lead Eloise in the wrong direction.
I don't know. Maybe it isn't Penelope. I'm not sure. She seems too innocent to do something like this.
Yeah, I really don't know who it is now.
You wrote to the general?
Yes.
And did the Duke sign his name as well on this letter?
He will pay attention to the words of a duchess. He must.
Are you so unworldly? I'm sorry. Your help is greatly appreciated.
Marina, be
There is nothing
thankful.
more you can do.
She is only a woman, so he might not reply.
But she's a duchess.
You look lovely. Eloise.
Oh my god!
gosh.
I thought it was Daphne.
So did
It should be an
I.
exciting
She looks
time in a young woman's
amazing.
life.
She seems less, like, fighty about
The Queen
it.
will be in attendance at tonight's concert, will
She's
she not?
giving her the
I
option.
believe she will. An exciting time indeed, Mamma.
She only wants to go because she feels like she has to find Lady Whistledown for Penelope's reputation. Oh, my good friend.
I know, I'm liking this.
Daphne, you're not going to have a bump yet.
She's wishing for it.
Ready? I'm in love with Lord Weatherby. You're married, and our marriage affords my wife her freedoms and protections. It is a happier union than most of the people in this room have, I assure you. We live under constant threat of danger, Bridgerton. I risk my life every day for love. You have no idea what it is like to be in a room with someone you cannot live without, and yet still feel as though you are oceans apart.
Two men would never be able to be together in this era.
No.
You talk of doing the same. But perhaps it is merely just that, all talk.
Maybe Benedict wants to do the same thing. Maybe he doesn't want to find a woman.
I have been thinking all season that he gives off gay vibes.
I
but
think he might, you know.
It's clear as day.
Well,
Lady
maybe he's
Whistledown is someone who works
bisexual.
closely
Don't
with
really see
members
that
of the Baton, yet she
representation
is
in
not a
period
member
stuff.
herself.
No.
She is a tradesperson.
I'm no longer in need of your services.
But
Oh,
My
no, that's the
theory,
only
it
reason
is
she
not
came.
necessary. I've hired a team of Bow Street runners to do a proper investigation.
What's she up to?
I'm worried she's going to try and kill herself.
Oh god, you don't. Or harm the child, you don't know.
I would like to make a stop and pick up a friend.
A friend?
Should I not have a friend?
Not our friends.
This is my sister Eloise, and we will be dropping her at home.
Oh, wait. So Benedict likes her?
It could be her. She finds out a lot of information at the Modiste.
Do you know, it's a good theory. It could
And
be.
she might have figured out that Marina's pregnant because she's putting on weight.
Fittings. Yes.
Your mama did not.
She's figuring it out.
Oh my god, yes.
Household new. Though perhaps a tradesperson.
I certainly never want to cross the woman. A word as good as gospel.
She knows.
Is this the reveal?
It's the reveal.
And maybe she got back at Marina because Marina blackmailed her.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Is she trying to miscarry?
I really hope this isn't what she's doing. Go in there, Penelope.
Oh my god.
She collapsed.
Do something.
Shit. Do you know what? What's
Oh.
she doing? Oh, she's bleeding.
Oh my god, is that necessary? As he said, if she's not pregnant, they'll live completely separate lives.
I like how he didn't even help her. Just made me wonder how they did, like, prepare for a period. Like, did they have, like, pads or anything? She just stuffed a load of, like, tissues down there, but, you know, it makes me wonder.
They had a scene in Anne with an E where Anne gets her period, and I think they use, like, cloths.
Okay.
They put cloths in their pants.
It makes sense, like, just something basic, because obviously they weren't as advanced back then, so they had to use whatever they had.
And it's quite sustainable, to be fair. You just put them in the wash and use them again.
They were doing it alright, but might not have been as comfortable, obviously, but it was something. I do feel bad for Daphne, though, because that confirms they're going to live an unhappy marriage where they are just married by name and there is no love between them.
And perhaps that provides an explanation as to why Simon isn't in season 2.
Maybe.
Because if they're living separate lives, he could easily be written out of it.
It doesn't make sense for them to end up like that. They can't end on a bad no. I mean, they could, but I don't think it would end with just them going separate ways. I feel like there's going to be something to redeem this. But yeah, I do feel very sorry for Daphne right now. She really wanted to have a child.
And they do both really love each other. Simon is just too stubborn on that one vow. He's hurting himself the most. And I guess he doesn't really care about himself. It's hurting Daphne that he's upset with. But it's just so stupid because his father isn't here anymore. His father's not going to know whether or not his line continues.
I know, and he's dead. And you and Daphne are alive and well. Why don't you just enjoy your life with each other? Like, he could redeem what happened in his childhood of horribleness that went on, and he could have a very lovely, fulfilling life. And that in itself will, like, say a big screw you to the dad beyond the grave. Like, you know, I had a perfectly good life without you, and I turned out alright. But him just doing this vow thing, it's hurting himself and in a way making his dad win.
If he had a child, he could literally like raise it and change everything about the line, because it's his line now. It's his heir. No, it's his what's the word? Like, stuff. It's his stuff now. He could literally change everything that his father did in the past and like change it for the better, so that his like nothing is tied to his father anymore. He could do anything he wants. And if he has an heir, then that heir could just like basically be a new lease of life.
He's so caught up on the Hastings name. That's what is really doing it for him. Like the child would be a Hastings, which in turn is the same as his father's. But like you said, they could change the whole like family way of living. Like they could have such a good life together and not be miserable and have a really give the child a good upbringing.
Marina looks like she has tried to kill herself potentially, which is very sad. I hope she hasn't succeeded.
That's awful that she felt like she had no other way. And Daphne is trying to help, and she sent out that letter, and I really hope that Marina's okay, baby's okay, and they do get in touch with that general, because I do think, although I've been a bit off and on with Marina, she isn't the greatest what she did to Colin, and she did use him. I do think she deserves to give her child a good life and be with the man she actually loves.
Yeah. I feel a bit bad with everything we've said about Marina now, because I didn't even think about the fact that she probably had no idea how children were made and didn't know what she was doing, just like Daphne. It was probably completely accidental, and then she just got abandoned and left to deal with it on her own. She's only got Lady Featherington's advice to follow, and all she's been saying is you have to marry someone in order to conceal this. So she's basically just doing what she was told.
Marina doesn't have a good person to guide her, and she's been left, you know, pregnant and not sure what to do, and is listening to people that, you know, is the only people giving her advice. It's not good advice, but it's the only thing she knows. That is a shame what she did to herself. I feel like she must have felt like so hopeless and no other way to turn. But I do hope now that Penelope's found her and they can get her some help.
Yeah.
And hopefully she's okay.
What if they refuse to treat her because of the Featheringtons' disgrace?
Because I'm sure NHS weren't around in those days.
Yeah.
Free healthcare, like what?
We now have a main suspect in who Lady Featherington is in the Modiste.
Oh, Eloise put it together. Oh, it does make sense because she does fitting. She's fitted the Featheringtons, the Bridgertons, everyone. And it would make sense that Marina's getting bigger. She did threaten the Maltese, so that's why the word got. It just all fits together. If it isn't, I'd be so surprised.
The
But it
only
really
thing
does
that's
fit.
throwing me off is the fact that they've revealed it in this episode. I would have thought that it would be a complete shock reveal in episode 8, I mean. So if that hint means it is her, then we've already found out and the big reveal isn't going to be as shocking. So that's the only reason why I think perhaps it isn't her, but it really is looking likely.
I don't know how they're going to play this.
Yeah, how are they going to get it
Interesting.
out of her? And the Queen, oh my god, she would shut down her shop ASAP.
I know, she'd banish her.
That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to episode 7 of Bridgerton. If you want to watch the episode in its entirety, then the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. But don't feel any pressure, it's just for people that want to watch the episodes along with us. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for episode 8. Bye!